So following on from another video, I thought I'd show you the little painting framed. I think the black is quite nice, but possibly white would have been just as nice. I may put this on my website, or I was even thinking of trying eBay again. Might give it a go again for selling art, and if so, I'll provide a link to eBay. There is already a link to my website in the channel information. But it's great when an idea goes from start to finish and you're pleased with the end result. Sometimes though, I get an idea and I don't know where it's going and don't always like where it ends up. So I'll show you a few things I've been doing lately with a good result at the end. A couple of weeks ago, when I wasn't sure what I wanted to paint next, I began to think about perhaps painting an abstract. And looking around for inspiration, I brought out some pieces of beach-combed plastic that I have collected from many beach clean trips to the coast around Northern Ireland. Using some of the shapes, I experimented with composition. This was just on pages of my mixed media sketchbook because the paper takes paint well and I wanted to use gouache. Choosing colours that I associate with the seaside. It was a nice exercise to do at the time, nice and relaxing, but the outcome didn't please me that much, and therefore I decided to park the idea until some other time. All I could see in this arrangement was a clown's face, so I played about and made this one just for fun. Still with my mind on abstract composition, I came across these pages. They are examples of accidental art. When I paint, I like to rub off excess paint from my brush onto a scrap piece of paper, brushes or palette knives, just to catch any thick paint that might end up in the water jar and then go down the drain, which isn't good for the waterways, I suppose, or the drains. And these pages are just pages from a watercolor pad. I actually prefer these accidental pages to the planned out arrangements I made. I'll keep them for inspiration in the future. But my day trip to Glenarm was still on my mind. You can see more about that day out in a previous video I made here on the channel. My little painting from that time inspired me to go bigger and paint the same scene again on a larger canvas. So from 7 by 5 inches, I went to a canvas measuring 80 by 60 inches. The larger finished painting is with the framer in his workshop at the moment, and I chose a white tray frame for that one. I'll take some photos of it when I get it back, and so stay tuned and perhaps think of subscribing to the channel to see what I do next. Bye.